Greetings, Fright fans, and welcome into day 24 of our Halloween countdown. We've got exactly 1 week left until Halloween. 7 more entries in this year's countdown. Man, it's been going fast. It's been a lot of fun. Hope you guys have been having fun along with it and watching some of these films. If they pop up out, as we go along day by day. Hope some of you have found time to watch some of them. Let me know if you have, and if you've been enjoying the selection this year. Okay, we're gonna dig in here and see what we got left to cover. What is tonight's movie gonna be? There we go. All right, tonight we're gonna look at, this is a fun one, and one that's kind of reminiscent of Night of the Creeps, and that is Slither. A meteor crash lands in the small town of Wilsey, South Carolina. It cracks open, and a pair of drunk patrons from a local bar follow a slime trail from it to a blob-like creature that shoots a quill into one of them, a man named Grant, played by Michael Rooker. It begins to control his body and personality, and he begins to change, and he starts eating raw meat. Meat. His physical appearance begins to deteriorate, and he keeps his basement locked at all times. His wife Starla, played by Elizabeth Banks, is alarmed by the changes in her husband and alerts the police. They arrive just as he attacks Starla and end up scaring him away. They find he had built a nest in the basement and was keeping dead animals and rotting meat in it. Grant relocates his nest to an abandoned barn, along with a woman named Brenda who he keeps chained there. He sprouts tentacles from his chest wound and begins feeding on living beings. At first animals and people's pets, then progressing to people. He eventually transforms into a slithering, worm-like creature, a tentacled alien abomination. But it gets much worse. Brenda has been impregnated, grows giant-sized, and explodes, spawning thousands of worm-like creatures that slither inside people's mouths, turning them into mindless zombies, all connected to the hive mind, Grant. They also spit corrosive acid as a fun little bonus. Grant's wife Starla teams up with Police Chief Party, played by Nathan Fillion, to try to save the town from this alien invasion. The 2006 horror comedy was written and directed by James Gunn. It's a loving tribute to sci-fi films of the past and plays out like a cross between Night of the Creeps, Night of the Living Dead, and Society. It takes elements from each and blends them together into its own unique, slithering stew. A gooey, gross-out film that was a blast to catch in the theater. You know, with Slither, I really think James Gunn kind of meant this as a little bit of an homage to Night of the Creeps. It's certainly reminiscent of it, but it takes it in a whole other area and goes further than a lot of movies of this genre might. It definitely goes beyond what's expected with the giant mother that's impregnated. Oh my gosh, it's so gross. The effects are amazing, and Michael Rooker in this film, meat. Is fantastic. It's so much fun. Well, I enjoyed rewatching this one, and I've seen it a lot of times. I saw it in the theater when it came out, and I've watched it multiple times on DVD through the years because it's so good. It's a great homage to all those 50s alien invasion movies, as well as some of the later films in the 80s, like Night of the Creeps. So yeah, Slither. This is a good one. I will give Slither, we'll give Slither 4 skulls also. Fantastic movie. Well done, James Gunn. I dig this one. Let me know what you guys think about this one in the comments down below, and slither your way back here tomorrow night. We'll keep this thing going. Until then, stay mad.